Hi, this is Dave.
Mr. Bushnell, this is Ben Higgins.
Ben, how are you?
The reason I'm calling is that I love your daughter a lot, and I would like to ask you for your daughter's hand in marriage.
It was just your typical love story. Boy meets girl, falls in love, proposes to girl on a beach in Jamaica. Woo! But what makes this story different is the way we met.
Ben, good to see you.
Hey, Chris, it's nice to see you again.
Looking good.
I was The Bachelor on ABC, and millions of people watched my journey to find love.
Yeah, you have no idea what's in store for you tonight.
Yeah, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready to find somebody to spend life with. I'm ready to find my wife.
Let the journey begin.
Thanks, Chris.
Someday soon, I'll find you.
Hi, Ben. My name is Lauren Bushnell, and I am 25 years old. Ben H is definitely like my type written all over it.
Nice to meet you.
I'm
Welcome.
a little nervous.
Of course you are. Can you hear it? Lauren was the first one out of the limo on the first night, and the rest is history. Lauren B., you accept this rose? Lauren, will you accept my rose?
Of course. That could be like my last first date ever. I could see like a life with you.
Lauren D., will you accept this rose? Will you accept this rose? Will you accept this rose?
Of course, thank you.
You're beautiful, and you're smart, and you're sweet, and you're sensitive, and you're too good for me.
I am completely in love with you. You really are like the man of my dreams. You make me feel a way that I didn't even know I could feel.
I've known I'm in love with you for a while as well.
Oh my God.
Lauren, will you marry me?
Yes. Oh my God. That has been my whole life.
You're my person.
You're my person.
You're my person.
It was the journey of a lifetime, but now The Bachelor's over.
Find out what happens after The Bachelor. Will we find our happily ever after?
We are less than 10 minutes from going live. Are you guys ready?
Being here brings back all sorts of memories. It brings back memories of Ben and I, but it also brings back memories of JoJo and Ben and how he told JoJo he loved her. It brings back that fear that Ben could still have feelings for JoJo.
You ready?
I mean, I guess.
What do you mean?
I'm anxious and I just wish I was back in Denver, hanging.
Well, now I feel bad for coming here.
It's fine.
It's obviously not fun.
It's fine.
I want you to be excited. I want you to be happy.
This just isn't like my idea of fun.
You're telling me this right now? And right before we walk in? Yeah, we're ready. Let's go. All right.
Do we need fruit?
What do we need?
Maybe 2 things of watermelon? Or should we just get a big one? Let's just
Let's
get
get
it already sliced.
Okay.
It's easier.
Save us time. Since The Bachelor's ended, Lauren's moved to Denver. What about this?
Babe!
You're supposed to catch it.
Life after The Bachelor has been filled with so many different transitions. We will never get used to strangers coming up to us.
Are you guys really engaged?
We are.
I am really excited to start planning a wedding. We're learning how to live together, going through some career changes, and then on top of that, you have the whole JoJo situation.
You guys are so cute. I was rooting for you the whole time.
Thanks.
The JoJo thing threw me for a little bit of a loop, I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of people.
I know. How often do you get that?
A lot.
It is weird that people still come up to us and ask about JoJo.
JoJo. JoJo,
Yes.
will you accept this rose?
Of course I will.
JoJo was on Ben's season, and she and I were the last 2 standing.
Cheers to you two.
Cheers. Thank you.
It also so happened that Ben told both of us that he loved us.
Still don't question that I do love you. I've known I'm in love with you for a while as well.
Were you shocked watching the episode and hearing him say
No, not watching the episode because he told me
Oh, he prepped you.
exactly what to expect.
that? Like, oh my God, you're not gonna believe I did this? Or
Kind of like I had so much anxiety and like just feeling weird about the whole thing.
Yeah.
That I was like, I gotta talk to you about this. And she
That
was
was
really
smart.
great then, and she's been really great through it. But we've definitely had nights where she's like, I can't deal with this anymore. I can't be compared to another woman. Like that's not fair to either of us.
Because we're two like different people.
You are,
you know,
yeah, night and day.
The roller coaster of emotions from reliving Ben being the Bachelor has been really difficult for me, especially because at the end he was torn.
I feel awful tonight. I don't want to be the man that allows a woman that he loves to feel scared. Right now, I don't have that choice. Lost.
That led naturally to some arguments.
There was some resentment.
Do you guys watch JoJo's season together?
Neither of us have been watching it, honestly.
Really?
We've been so busy, / we needed just a break from the Bachelor world. We are almost a year out, and she is the Bachelorette. She's on her own journey to find love, and still people ask us about her.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you.
Oh, nice meeting you.
Enjoy your time.
Thanks, you.
Appreciate
Good
it.
luck, Charlie. Don't forget your fish.
It hurts me to know that not only do I get asked about JoJo, but Lauren gets asked about JoJo. And I know it hurts Lauren, and I just don't want to see Lauren hurt again. Like,
It's just so weird to like come up to someone and start asking like very personal questions.
well, we, dated on national television. They feel like they know
know.
us. From airplane rides to
Grocery shopping.
grocery shopping for fresh fish and fruit. Life changes a bit, honey. Hey, but you know what doesn't change? My cart skills. Oh.
Okay, I'm seriously never going. You literally broke their cart. Like, go switch it out for a different cart so we don't get in trouble.
we
babe,
gotta
I'm
tell them.
They're gonna charge you.
That's fine. I broke their
I don't
cart.
want to take a grocery
Well,
cart
that's
home.
what happens when you do tricks. Stuff gets dangerous. Make up a song for me, will you?
Yeah. You want to drop a beat for me? Yo, I got my sidekick next to me. We on the road. It's been a long time, but we had a good time with the whole family time.
A lot of time in that song.
Lauren and I have both spent time now investing in each other and understanding more about each other.
But, any relationship that you have, I don't care how long you've known each other, you're going to continue to learn things about each other.
Do you have any deep, dark secrets that I don't know about you?
I'm super scared of clowns. Like, there's nothing about clowns I like.
Did you watch a movie when you were little or something?
No, I used to have these dreams of a small clown and a tall clown chasing my family and I and trying to actually, kill us.
Jeez.
Yeah, I used to have dreams, about Jesus and about clowns. I don't know. I was a weird kid, I think.
Yeah.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, hey guys, how are you?
Good, man. Sorry, let me
Good.
turn you up. I can't hear you real quick.
You're on speaker.
How's life after The Bachelor?
It's good. Lauren and I are kind of separating ourselves a little bit from The Bachelor, just enjoying time together.
Well, then I guess I got a funny question for you. How would you feel about doing a favor for JoJo?
Coming up, would you be okay going back?
Having to watch my fiance tell another woman that he loves her and the hurt that caused, my fear is that it'll just make all those feelings resurface. Let both parties move on.
How would you feel about doing a favor for JoJo? You talking about back to Los Angeles to come to JoJo's after the final rose. It's coming up. I would love to fly you out. Let's come and maybe give her some advice. We'd really love to have you guys there.
Okay, let us talk it over and then we'll get back to you. Talk to you soon. That's a weird request.
To give her advice? Is that...
No, just to go. Let both parties move on. We have been invited to go to After the Final Rose, which is the live season finale of The Bachelorette. My worry with going to After the Final Rose is that all of those feelings that I felt having to watch The Bachelor and having to watch my fiance tell another woman that he loves her and the hurt that caused, My fear is that going to after the final rose, that it'll just make all those feelings resurface. I have had a friendship with JoJo outside of you and I since before you and I were engaged, and that friendship remains intact. The place where I get uncomfortable is when it's you, me, and JoJo, because it just takes me back to that day when you told me everything that had happened. Like, that was really hurtful for me. It's not JoJo's fault and it's not your fault. I just don't even know what kind of advice I would offer her.
But if we committed, we went back, we were supportive of JoJo, we've moved on, we just went back to show them that, you know, you and I are doing well, would you be okay going back? All right, honey.
All right.
We didn't watch JoJo's season for a lot of reasons. One is we just had to take a step away.
So in order to know what's going on, we've decided to marathon The Bachelorette.
I never thought I'd be marathoning this season.
Are you
I
good
guess.
with that?
I honestly don't know how I feel about watching this season. What if he's like attracted to her or thinks about, you know, any regrets that he may have? I don't know.
Tonight on The Bachelorette. She looks amazing.
Did you know that one of Chris's main responsibilities is hosing down the driveway every first night so it looks shiny and beautiful?
Seriously?
How are you?
I'm so
Finally.
good.
When I got a limo on Caitlin's season, first off, were you watching?
My relationship with JoJo is miles ahead of some of these guys.
I feel like JoJo has a type because I feel like all these guys kind of look alike. They all have the same hairdo.
If you look at Robbie's, like, every hair is like perfectly laid down.
It's just gonna further cement this relationship that we've built.
It's definitely a lot of hairspray and
I was gonna say, that
blow
takes
dryer.
a lot of time in the morning. I think, like, that's why I'm excited to go bald. Because, like,
Babe.
your expectations for me just really go downhill.
I don't want, what? Why
Yeah.
should you be excited to go bald?
Because you're stuck with me. And so, like, I'll just go bald. I'll rock the
No,
close shape.
you're the one who always says, like, we should look good for one another.
I'll look good still. I'll
You
work
just
out.
let yourself go and
I'll
hope
work
you
out,
go
but I'm just
bald.
saying, like, this hair stuff, hairspray, like blow drying, you know,
But it
pull
looks
us to
nice.
Now, you can't tell the wish. I'll give you a hint, though.
Now his hair's out of place. That's what happens when you try too hard on your hair. One hair goes out of place, everything looks messed up.
JoJo, gentlemen, it's the final rose tonight.
Oh, babe, there's a final rose.
Watch out.
This is the final rose tonight. This is the final rose tonight. JoJo,
Gentlemen,
this is the final rose tonight.
I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
That's what Ben said. I believed everything he said to me when he told me that he loved me and he was in love with me and he wanted to spend his life with me. And that's why sometimes it's scary to like have you or anyone else say it to me and totally trust in it. Because I don't want to get heartbroken again.
Babe, you just got called out. You're national TV.
At least the pizza's good.
I was upset and I was hurt, but more than anything, I was confused. How can you love two people at once? It didn't make sense to me. Where I was at this point last season with Ben. I remember that feeling I had with Ben.
For him to say that I never really loved Ben, that pisses me the off.
I had told Ben last season on this day that I loved him. And having Ben tell me that he was in love with me, I never thought I would end up heartbroken. Ben told me everything that I wanted to hear, but he broke my heart.
for someone who supposedly moved on, JoJo talks a lot about Ben.
Does it make you feel bad?
I mean, if you're really sitting down there and you're feeling things for people that you've never felt before, then you should go for it. But at the core of it is like, I never could picture my life without you. I could picture my life without JoJo.
Did you realize that after you told her those things? Because you would have made all of our lives a lot easier if you hadn't have said those things. I'm really starting to feel like going to After the Final Rose is a bad idea. I just don't think like the three of us together have to be BFFs.
No.
Coming up.
So, how are you and Ben?
We're good.
Yeah.
We're really good.
I keep like reading stuff like this.
what? You sit up here.
Yeah, this looks awesome.
Perfect. Oh, this is cute. Haley and Emily were on our season of The Bachelor. So they both also dated Ben.
Oh my gosh, I would love a root beer float, but I don't want to embarrass you and eat like a child.
It's not embarrassing. I would have a
We're
bite.
trying to adult today.
Adulting. The three of us became really close friends, which I know a lot of people think is extremely weird, but they're such great, positive people to be around.
So, how are you and Ben?
We're good.
Yeah.
We're really good. I don't know. I think Denver's been a really good place for us to just focus on each other.
Right. So what do, like, I keep like reading silly, stupid stuff like this.
Lauren's living hell. Ben fantasizes about JoJo and calls off engagement. Is Ben Higgins calling off his engagement? The former bachelor dumped JoJo and is now dumping Lauren. Like, what? It's just annoying.
Yeah.
Like, we're fine. So it's like, it doesn't bother me, but then it does when you are constantly hearing that or being asked.
I mean, it's
like,
been like months now, like almost a year.
I know. I don't want to constantly be asked about JoJo. She doesn't play a role in my relationship. Felt like I was punched in the gut when I found out that Ben had told both me and JoJo that he loved us. Like, no one wants to hear that.
Right.
And yeah, there's some weirdness. Like, do I want all three of us in the same room together, hanging out? Like, no.
Yeah. Right.
But the producers called us and they want us to go to after the final rose, Ben and I both. And I just don't know, like, how I feel about it.
I think it'll be fine because there's so much going on after the final rose and there's so many people and it's just like a lot going on that you and Ben and JoJo won't ever get stuck like alone in a room, you know?
Yeah.
So like,
I think it would be totally
and I think
fine.
it's going to be like a great experience and it's going to prove that you've all moved on. Like, you guys can do that.
Maybe the twins are right. Maybe going to after the final rose isn't that big of a deal. But this whole JoJo scenario is still very much an issue to me. And I need to make sure that I can fully trust Ben and believe him when he tells me that he loves me and only me, that I fully believe him in my own heart before I can agree to going to after the final rose.
I wake up every day.
What a difference a year makes, honey.
I know.
Last year at this time, I was sitting out here with 4 buddies, watching the world go by.
Is it okay that I am here instead of them?
It's a lot better this time. It's not quite the well, I guess on the Bachelor I didn't really have to get you fireworks, did I?
No, I think you might have done that for someone else.
It's my fault.
It's okay.
See, it was perfect timing. I planned it that way.
You planned the kiss?
Planned to kiss the match up with the fireworks.
So romantic.
It's the skills I have still.
Ben is right. A year does make a huge difference. I 100% trust Ben, and he has my back no matter what. For that reason, I'm starting to think that maybe we do need to go to after the final rose so we can all move on from this. What's the worst that could happen?
Torn.
I know, it's disgusting.
I didn't spray anything on me either.
Oh,
Do you think mosquitoes are just created to kill romance?
100%. You can't have everyone getting like too freaky on the side of the lake.
Hey, do I have them on my back?
Yes, they're all over you.
I know, they're just tearing me up. Oh my gosh.
Literally, there was
This
a
is not as
colony.
romantic as we planned.
There was a colony in this back.
I can tell.
Like a family.
I wondered. I didn't think I was being weak. Oh, I feel so good. Here, you just give me a little scratch. Oh,
Nothing more
little bit to
romantic
left.
than sporadic
yeah, a
fireworks.
little bit to left.
Mosquitoes.
Watch them inside.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Not exactly as we planned. Oh, getting spoopy. Oh.
Coming up, this toilet's gotta go.
What? This is how I sit on the toilet.
First,
We need to turn off the water supply.
Which way do we turn this?
What are you doing?
Hi, Ben. treat.
That's nice.
Oh, good. Go your own.
What's that? What is that? That's not right. It's like minty. It's disgusting. I gotta spit it out. What is that?
I didn't know they actually swept streets.
You didn't?
No.
It's a great deal. Yeah, change it.
I thought street sweeping was like a way to ticket people.
No, they actually street
I would love to like do a ride along one day with a street sweeper.
Is that really a dream of yours?
Yeah, like learn more about what they do. I think that'd be cool.
You just saw what they do.
I'm sure there's more to it. There's like a lot of buttons in there. I've agreed to go to after the final rose in a few days, but I think it's time that I focus on other things other than JoJo. I really want to make the house like feel more like our house and not just like your house that I moved into. You know, nesting.
Nesting?
You know, like birds, they nest. Like I'm like the mama bird and I'm making a little house for the baby birds.
Let's not start talking about baby birds yet.
When I first arrived at the house, I thought it was really cute and I thought it had a ton of potential.
Potential.
Yeah.
That's the word you used when you walked in.
It does. It has a lot of potential.
The potential's already there.
I would probably get a new couch.
Why?
It's old.
Okay.
Okay, I would probably like do a light curtain just because these are kind of heavy. Maybe a new table here. And the headboard. I just think, I don't know, I think if we can't afford it, we should get like a really pretty headboard. Like I know.
But I built this headboard. And the garage door that I grew up with.
It was his garage door when he was a kid that he then turned into a headboard, which is really cool.
Even when you say it, I'm like, that's really cool.
I painted it white, and I think it already looks...
It looked good before it was white.
It did not look good before. It was poop brown. I don't know how else to describe it. I'm actually trying to think of another word to describe it.
Mahogany.
No. Mahogany is like a wood color, like a stain.
A color's a color.
No. It was poop brown. And this toilet was made when this house was built, which is when people were smaller.
What does that mean?
They were like smaller and shorter.
Like in stature?
They were like more compact. Seriously, cavemen were smaller.
Why?
I don't know. Evolution. We've just become taller. We've evolved. It's true.
She's a smart one.
We need something that's for normal people. Ben seems a little bit reluctant to make this place feel more like my home, too. If Ben is not going to help, I have to do it myself. I think it'll be really good. I really do. I think you'll love it. I'm going to start with what I believe to be the most important piece of furniture in the house.
So we have this one. I think this will fit in your tiny bathroom.
I don't know if it would fit Ben's like bottom. Choosing a toilet is extremely important.
This one's not nice.
It's something that you use every day.
Wish we had a bigger hole, how does it get in your butt? Is that where it comes
Ew,
out?
and why would you need to plug it up? That's disgusting. You want to make sure that you're choosing something that's comfortable because you're going to have it for a really long time.
Oh my God. Oh?
Dryer, music.
Oh, music?
You're kidding me. How much is this toilet?
$50,000.
Ready? Toilet shopping.
Yay.
Do you guys, this is how I sit on the toilet. I'm not even kidding you.
Why would you cross your legs on the toilet?
I'm shocked that we have not been kicked out at this point. I mean, we should have been kicked out.
Here we go. How much? More? How much do you need? I need a lot.
She walks in and she's like, it has potential. Well, that's completely normal. Is it? Yeah. My wife did the same thing. So just give it up. Just give it up. You got no fight. What's she doing today? Honestly, I have no idea. Hopefully she's just at home relaxing.
It's like,
This really is so heavy.
how do you get water in it?
Do you put water in it?
So
how to install a toilet. It looks really easy, but there's a lot of screws. I think we can do this.
Let's go try at least.
What the is that? We're changing out the toilet. It's really kind of nasty, but we gotta do it to make Ben happy.
Who likes to potty?
We like to potty.
Who likes to potty?
We like to potty.
First,
We need to turn off the water supply thing right here. I think
Whichever
right
way
tight,
you
twisty
left
loosey.
Okay, I think it's off. Changing a toilet is not very glamorous. First, you have to drain the water.
Why is it that color?
Unscrew the toilet.
Ew, Lauren.
Unscrew the tank of the toilet. Take that off.
Oh!
Then you have to take the actual toilet bowl off the ground.
Ew!
The hole in the ground is a deep, dark hole, and it does not smell very good.
I'm gonna vomit.
Which way do we turn this?
We turn it off! What is that? It looks like cement or something.
I think it's metal.
Oh, the other thing that you took out of the
What is
middle.
that?
Hey,
Oh.
what are you doing?
Hi, Ben.
Hi. You weren't supposed to come home that early.
When I did get home, there's a toilet off. There's no progress trying to put a toilet on.
We got a little stuck.
You three go and relax.
Good, because we're exhausted.
And I'll take this over. So,
It's a
thank
lot
you.
harder than
Do
it
you know
looks.
how to put in a toilet?
Yes.
It's too easy. Ben is the biggest sucker for a DIY project, so I knew if I just bought the toilet, started the project, that Ben would eventually come home and finish it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To success.
Cheers to success.
Coming up.
Hello?
Benjamin!
Hey,
Hello.
hey, JoJo.
How are you?
I'm well. I'm sitting here with Lauren at dinner. You ready?
I mean, I guess.
What do you mean?
I didn't have a choice. I feel like you just said yes for both of us.
You telling me this right now?
You gotta get a bigger angle. There you go.
Sorry, guys.
Bad angles. Can you look? Oh, honey, there you go.
Finally, a night, just the two of us. No distractions, no drama. Just my beautiful girl and me.
Beautiful setting, too.
Woo!
Thank you.
That's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. There's a lot of jalapenos in there.
Jalapenos.
Jalapenos.
No. Pino.
Jalapeno.
That was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of work. Hello?
Benjamin!
Hey,
Hello.
hey, JoJo.
How are you?
I'm well. I'm sitting here with Lauren at dinner.
Hi, Lauren. I heard you guys are coming to AFR.
We are.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you both. I figured if you guys were going to hang out for a bit, that we could go grab like a lunch or something.
Sorry. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Hang out for
Yeah. Hello? Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah. Look forward. Hey, thank you. Yep, thanks.
Okay, great.
This is JoJo.
Weird. She asked us to go to dinner?
She's like, dinner. Like, I think she said her and her boyfriend at dinner.
So we're going to dinner?
Well, I don't know. Yeah, sorry, guys. I'm going to have to interrupt you for a second. Can we just get 1 minute alone? I appreciate y'all. Thank you. I don't know why she would call me. I haven't seen JoJo since AFR.
Strange.
I guess, I don't know. I'd love to see where JoJo's at today in life. It'd be good to kind of catch up with her and I guess see what this whole experience was like.
You didn't want to talk about it, though, or ask me before you said yes?
I probably should have.
I know that we are going to after the final rose, and I accepted that, but I did not know that we would be having lunch with JoJo. I don't know, there's something that just makes me uneasy about the three of us sitting down. I don't know if that, like, makes sense.
We're gonna be around her at some point. It just seems better just to kind of like break the ice and be like, hey, this could be odd, you know, but like, if we just do it and we move past it, it won't be weird anymore.
Right. I'm so annoyed This chapter of my life is supposed to be with Ben, not with Ben, Lauren, and JoJo.
I probably should have asked you, though.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks for your patience.
Hey.
Sweetie.
Hi, Boo.
You look nice. Jeez.
Thanks. She's working her magic.
How you doing?
It's definitely hit me just now how weird it is to be back here.
I'm feeling that too, but at the same time, it's exciting.
I mean, yeah, I don't know how it all plays out tonight. And then there's like our lunch, and that kind of in itself brings about a certain level of nerves and anxiety. Being here brings back all sorts of memories. It brings back memories of Ben and I, but it also brings back memories of JoJo and Ben and how he told JoJo he loved her and the negative feelings that I felt, the hurt that I felt. It brings back that fear that Ben could still have feelings for JoJo. Get this over with.
We are less than 10 minutes from going live. Are you guys ready? Guys?
Ready?
I mean, I guess.
What do you mean?
I didn't have a choice. I feel like you just said yes for both of us, but it's fine.
You're telling me this right now?
I only agreed to this whole thing because it was something Ben wanted to do. But now I'm starting to wish that I had never let Ben talk me into this. I'm anxious and I just wish I was back in Denver, hanging, like...
Well, now I feel bad for coming here.
It's fine.
It's obviously not fun.
It's fine.
I want you to be excited. I want you to be happy.
I mean, this just isn't like my idea of fun.
You're just not telling me this? We had all morning to talk about this. And right before we walk... Yeah, we're ready. Let's go. Coming up.
JoJo had her heart broken by Ben Higgins in last season's finale of The Bachelor. It was extremely painful for her because Ben had already professed his love to her.
This is becoming a lot more uncomfortable than I even thought it would be.
And now we have to go have lunch with Jordan and JoJo. A million things could go wrong at lunch today. And I am worried about every single one of those things. Does this feel awkward for you? Because I feel like this is weird.
We at least need to give it a shot.
You're just now telling me this? We had all morning to talk about this. And right before we walk in... Yeah, we're ready. Let's go. Lauren and I are invited to After the Final Rose for JoJo's season. I thought it was a great idea. I didn't realize until we were backstage just really how anxious Lauren was about being here. I just hope coming here isn't going to backfire. What's going on? Welcome back. How you doing?
Woo! Are you nervous about seeing JoJo?
It will be the first time I've seen her since AFR. But she's moved on, and we've moved on to I think, better things. We'll see what happens tonight, but yeah, thank you all.
Nice meeting you guys.
Are you guys ready for our finale?
Thanks, guys. How you doing? Hey, everybody. Welcome to the exciting Bachelorette finale event. I'm Chris Harrison. You know, when JoJo had her heart broken by Ben Higgins, it was extremely painful for her because Ben had already professed his love to her. Well, JoJo is about to make the same tragic mistake because she is in love with both Jordan and Robbie. Ben and Lauren, speaking of happy couples, are in the house tonight. Hey, guys. But first, will JoJo accept a marriage proposal from Jordan, or will it be from Robbie? Let's all find out together. Here we go.
I am am so excited that I get to see my family today, but I'm also nervous to see what they think of these guys.
Jojo has trust issue with men, okay, in a previous relationship. Give me your word that you will never break my daughter's heart.
Absolutely not. I promise.
Being here is more awkward than I thought it would be.
I understand she was heartbroken last year when Ben told two girls that he loved them and let one go who was her.
I'm so nervous how Ben is going to react once he sees JoJo again.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring her out. JoJo. Ladies and gentlemen, Jordan. Ben and Lauren are in the house.
Congratulations, guys.
It's good to have you guys here. Obviously, you have, navigated these waters that these two are about to enter into. Any advice?
I mean, congratulations, first off. This is one of the most exciting nights, and I know that you've probably been prepping for this for a while. I think for us, and we realized it very quickly, was you're going to get criticism, no matter what you do in life. Support each other. There's going to be times that you both probably want to pull your hair out because some 13-year-old girl in Idaho's, saying names to you on Twitter. But just support each other, love each other well, and it's going to be a lot of fun. A couple months out of it, and you're going to look back and smile because it's a really good thing.
I have two happily engaged couples here tonight. I love this.
Thank you.
Being in the same room with JoJo and Ben all together was extremely uncomfortable.
Congratulations, guys. Good night, everybody.
And now we have to go to lunch together, and I'm completely dreading it. Watch this guy.
Honey, I saw him.
Does this feel awkward for you? Because I feel like this is weird.
I don't know if it's going to be awkward. I'd like to think it's not. But if anything, I do believe it's important that we go to lunch with him. We at least need to give it a shot.
Obviously, Ben and JoJo have a history, and the last few words that they probably spoke to each other were, I love you and goodbye, and that makes me uncomfortable. We've spent so much time trying to distance ourselves and do us that it seems like we're putting ourselves in the middle of it once again. I don't want to resent JoJo. I don't want to resent Ben. And I think that's my biggest fear is I don't know if meeting up and having lunch will bring back those memories from months ago. A million things could go wrong at lunch today. And I am worried about every single one of those things. This season on Ben and Lauren, Happily Ever After.
You want a new house, you want a wedding, you want kids, you want a dog.
Excuse me, you proposed to me on national television. I don't think it's bad that I want a wedding.
This is not what I expected at all. I had no idea it was going to be so hard.
Oh, don't you think it's better just to slow all of this down?
Because I didn't know you were allergic to coconut.
Dude, what y'all want?
I just want to go home.
Emily, you're doing great.
Do you see how shaky I am?
Why are we talking about babies?
A good relationship needs teamwork. Hey, babe, do you think we could get a giraffe? It needs love. It needs grace. This is our journey right now.
Have you ever farted in front of Ben?
I fell in love with Lauren on The Bachelor, but every day Lauren does something that makes me love her even more. She's so down for this kind of stuff, which makes it fun to date her.
Well, you're not dating anymore. You're engaged.
We would like to televise your wedding.
They offered Lauren and I the opportunity to televise our wedding, and in order to help kind of make this decision, we got to talk to our friends and family.
Do you think he has cold feet?
Have you guys been having issues?
Like marrying somebody and
involves knowing what you're getting into.
So are you saying that the wedding is off?